how to make it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our Johnson & Johnson's baby soap, and what we're going to do is we're going to use 10 milliliters for 1 gallon. So you want to, in this particular case, I know it's 6 pumps. 6 pumps directly goes into the canister, and then I fill it up with water to 1 gallon. So once we have that slip solution set, then we're going to work on our Tack solution. So our Tack solution ratio is 700 milliliters of water to 100 milliliters of alcohol, 70%. So that way you can have the right ratio to help you do the installation. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to be right back. Another thing I do want to mention, if you have the ability to heat water, so whether you go and get it from the faucet at 112 degrees usually comes out, or if you can get it from one of those dispensers for hot water, the hotter you can get of the water, the better. It actually promotes the adhesive. So what I ended up using is this old coffee percolator. So it heats up the water to about 140 degrees and makes it that much more easier for you to install the PPF and have that application that he should promote it and get done really quick. So we're gonna head and mix our things, and we'll be right back.
All right guys, you've already got your cart prepped. You're ready to start putting your PPF. But before you do that, there's a couple of things that I think might help you get a better result. Number one, you have 3 layers of material on there. You have the cap, you have the actual PPF, and then you have the backing. So what I'd like to do is, before I get started, because a lot of this has static, so it might attract some of the floating hairs or pet hair or whatever you have. So I like to just give a dousing to the outside. So I start by just getting a nice quick rinse there, so we can get any material that might be on the top layer or floating in the air, hopefully gets sucked into that water and stays there, right? So once we got that layer done, then we're just gonna head and take our cap off. All right, so now our cap is off, is coming off, and I can feel some of the static on my body. So again, I want to hit that with a little bit of just water here. As I'm removing it, just to get some of that static off. Now this is not the actual PPF. This is not the actual PPF here. So this is all this is just the cap layer coming off. So it's not the actual PPF. So I don't want you to get confused or think that this is the actual, this is just the cap. So we're just gonna take the cap off. Put a little bit of water. Make sure the static is coming off. Get a nice little douse. All right, here we go. There's the cap. Now, once you got the cap removed, now this is the actual material that we're going to use. And the same process. What we're going to do is, as we start pulling it away, we're going to wet behind it and make sure that there's nothing clinging to that area. Now, the one that has to be more important is, you don't care about the backing. What you want to try to do is make sure you wet the back of the actual PPF material. Not so much the thing. Then also, don't forget to wet where you're going to put the actual PPF on. So once you do that, you should be okay. So we're going to try to just get a little bit of the backing out. Okay. Again, start wetting it and pulling as we go. Be a little tricky. Okay. If you got someone to help you, that might be better. Right? So this damn camera wants to track the floor. So hopefully now, okay, now you got me, right? Damn camera. Okay, so you get the idea, right? You start pulling it a little bit further back. You pull it out from the backing. You want to make sure this stays nice and wet. So that way, if in case it does touch itself, then it's not that difficult to remove and kind of get it unstuck. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'll get back and try to fix this damn camera.